I'm not really fucking impressed with the new phone I just got. I unboxed my iPhone 13 Pro Max. $2,000 phone. But there was no charger in the fucking box. They give you 3 fucking cameras, a LiDAR sensor, but they can't give you 1 fucking wall charger. There's also no headphones jack. Why do I keep raising the phone to that camera? You don't get one of these little things that you plug in here. Maybe you gotta stick it in your rectum to charge the phone. I don't know if the Joker's behind this, or should I be pointing which camera? This is it compared to my iPhone 8. They're about the same size. Length and width, they're the same. That's what she said. But this one's a lot more powerful. This one dies a lot quicker. Holy shit. I'm really happy I got the phone, though. Look at how thin the box is. Why do I keep raising it again? Look at that. Super thin. That's to cut on cost. I know that's why they did it. That's why they're not including the charger. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this bullshit. So on a more serious note, I turned the light off so it wouldn't be too bright so you could actually see what I'm trying to show you here. Inside the box, you get a little pamphlet, and that's got like your little pin that you jam into the phone so that you can pull out the SIM card tray and put your SIM card in. But they could have added a little cutout inside of here and at least added the lightning to 3.5mm adapter, but they didn't do that. So that I was actually more surprised by than the lack of a wall charger. And then you get a lightning to USB-C cable. I haven't unwrapped it because I got a spare one, because I actually do have a 25-watt quick charger for my phone that I purchased recently because I was actually using a borrowed iPhone 8. I'm coming from an iPhone 6s Plus, but it was starting to die way too bad, so I borrowed an 8 Plus. But the 6, 7, and 8 Plus are all the same, like in terms of like the dimensions of the phone and all that. And the 13 Pro Max, basically, it's the same size. It's a smidgen taller. I don't know the millimeters. I don't give a rat's ass about that. But relatively the same thickness, and I get that they're in a case. I'm also trying to protect them. But when you do this thing, right? Like, do you see what I'm saying? It's virtually, literally the same when I'm holding it in my hands. Again, it's like, you know, maybe that much taller. The iPhone 13 Pro Max, you can kind of see it. Just very marginally bigger. So if you're kind of curious as to how it feels in the hand, that's really the best way to describe it, is it feels like a 6, 7, or an 8 Plus. I don't know about anything else. And it's great. Like looking at the screen and how fast and responsive everything is. I probably should have gone for the dark mode, but I'm too lazy, honestly, to do it. This is not supposed to be an in-depth review, but when you scroll through your apps, it's a lot more snappy than when you're using a non-ProMotion. At least I think it's got ProMotion, because when I scroll through the apps on this, it is more blurry. I don't know. I can see it. Maybe the camera's not picking it up, but when you're going through your settings and your apps, because, you know, people do this on their phone. Who does that? But if you did decide to do that, you know, this phone is definitely... Why do I keep raising it? This phone is definitely, you know, snappier. But last I checked, I mainly use a phone as a fucking phone to check the weather quickly or something like that. I could give a shit about ProMotion and all that fancy jazz. So there you have it. I just really wanted to showcase this. I had recently done a shitty iPad Mini 6 video. It was just to kind of quickly talk about it, go through some of the quick details, what I thought of it. I returned it. I wasn't satisfied with my purchase for my intents and purposes. This phone, I had a Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus as well that I got recently that I did not bother making a video on. And it's a great phone. I just couldn't get around some of the little nuances with Android, and I'm not an Apple fanboy. I'm just a tech fanboy. I'm just into technology. And maybe I'll make a video as to why I chose Apple over Android this time around for my phone. I'm not saying that this is a better phone. This is a better suited phone for my specific OCD needs. That's it. So there you have it. I wanted to share this with you in case you're wondering how I afforded a near $2,000 phone. I got approved on a financing plan for 2 years. 2 years. 2 years. With 0% interest rate. 0. So if the phone was like $2,000, I'm paying $2,000, not $3,000, right? Because of interest, because there's none of that. And it's $70 a month. So I figured with how decently I'm doing on YouTube, I'm able to swing that. I wanted a phone. This is the phone I'm keeping. So there you have it. If you liked the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. It does greatly help support the channel with the algorithm. If you didn't like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs down, and I'll break this thing off in your ass. Actually, no, I probably need that. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, naturally, that would be great. But if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care. And maybe I'll see some of you in the next video. Bye for now.